Okay, let's talk about vertex form of a parabola. Now we know parabolas look like this. They have this shape, and they are basically x-squared equations. So if we have a parabola in this form, parentheses squared, something in parentheses squared, it's going to be in vertex form. So we know that this is our standard form, our vertex form of a parabola. A then tells us our stretch and our shrink, and we also know that if it's positive it opens up, and if A is negative it opens down. But the vertex in this form is this number, but always the opposite, hk. So whatever numbers are here is the vertex. So if it's whatever, it's always the opposite inside and then that number, just like when we did our absolute values. Okay, so then we looked at a graph at an example. Okay, so we want to graph y equals 2 times x minus 3 quantity squared minus 3. So our vertex, always the opposite of this number, opposite. So it's going to be a positive 3, negative 4. So our vertex is at a positive 3, opposite of this inside number, negative 4. So into 3, negative 4. And now the line of symmetry, there's my vertex. Vertex is at my point 3, negative 4. Now my line of symmetry has to go right through the middle, which makes my line of symmetry goes right through the vertex. So the line of symmetry is at x equals 3. Okay? Now we need 3 points, always 3 points. So I only have 1 point, but to get the other points first, I want the y-intercept. I can get the y-intercept because along the y-axis, the x value is 0. Along the y-axis, the x value is 0, so I plugged in 0 to get the y-intercept into the x value. So put my 0 right there. So put my 0 in for x. Y equals 2 times 0 minus 3 squared minus 4. So I put in 0 there. 0 minus 3 is negative 3. Negative 3 squared is 9, positive 9. 2 times 9 is 18, minus 4 is at 14. So I scaled this to make it fit. So I know that my y-intercept is at 0, 14. That's my y-intercept, 0, 14. So I put a dot or point at 0, 14, and I know I need 3 points to graph it, so I can reflect it over. And I have a second point at 3, 14 is my other point. And there it is. That's all I needed to graph this parabola that's in vertex form. Okay? If you have any questions, come ask. There was a worksheet that went along with this for homework.